Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will share with you the top 6 reasons that I choose the fine jewelry pieces over handbags, even though I still love handbags. In this video, I also will talk about some people ask me why I'm downsizing my luxury collection. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So before that, I want to quickly mention that Myrta is having top handle handbag flash sale starting from September 9 to September 12. You will get 15% off of any handbags over $350. I do have 3 top handle handbags in my collection. I love them. They have a good quality. They made by 100% Italia leather, made by the Italia artisan. They do have a different style of the top handle handbags. I will link all 3 handbags in my description box. You guys can check it out, as well as I will link their official website for this events. I hope you guys don't miss this opportunity. So now let's jump into today's video. So I give you the 6 reasons that I choose the fine jewelry over the handbag. The first, the biggest reason, it's the most important reason make me think to downsize the collection is the cost per wear. I looked at my handbag collection and I realized that I could not rotate my handbag within a year. And I am kind of lazy person. I don't like to change a bag every week or every day. So I only change my bag once a month, or sometimes even longer than a month. You can imagine a lot of handbag I don't use for years. So I think that the cost per wear is not worth to keep those. Therefore, my ideal number or my goal is to have 24 bags. So the reason I keep 24 bags I want to talk about is 10 handbags from Chanel, which I know those Chanel handbags I will keep for good. I will pass to my children, and for other handbags, another 14 bags, I can rotate them every month. So that's my goal. However, I know to downsizing the handbag collection, it is very difficult. So I will take it slowly, and doesn't mean I won't buy any handbag from now on. I still love the handbag. I still will buy, but I will keep the number in my mind. Like, I don't want to expand it anymore. Leave this number as my goal. So if I buy a new bag, then I will sell another bag. Make sure I can rotate them. For the fine jewelry pieces, I see myself rotate them more often than a handbag. I do change my jewelry pieces from time to time. For jewelry pieces, I feel the cost per wear is a lot worth it than the handbag, such as my love bracelet or my Justin Crew bracelet. Now I have 2 Justin Crew. One is a small one, is the regular one. I didn't think to sell the small one because I realized I don't really reach out this small bracelet with a diamond, and I wear the regular one at 24 and 7, same as my love bracelet. So for my love bracelet, ever since I purchased the first day until now, I think it's almost like 6 or 7 years I haven't taken it off in one single day. So you can imagine the cost per wear is a lot more than the handbags. Jewelry pieces can become part of my life. I just wear them a lot more than the handbags. So therefore, this is the first reason. Moving on to the next point is the durability. Now we are talking about the metal versus the leather, or versus the canvas, or versus the fabric. Obviously, you can tell the metal is more durable than any other material. So the handbag made by the leather, even though some bag it's a very durable leather, you can wear 10 or 20 years, but eventually it's still well cracking, still well wear out. But for the jewelry pieces, it can last a long time. So that moving to the next reason is the longevity. Now jewelry pieces has a long life than the handbag. For the handbag, no matter what type of the material made, but still they have the certain year of the life. But the jewelry pieces you can pass to your children or grandchildren and last for long time. When we talk about the handbag longevity, you also need to think about style, whether it's a classic or it's a trendy. If it's a trendy, you know after a few years it will fade away. So this is another reason that I would choose the jewelry over the handbag. Moving on to number 4 is the maintenance. Now compare the fine jewelry to the handbag. Of course the handbag needs more maintenance than the fine jewelry pieces. Even though fine jewelry pieces will have some scratch, but for the handbag, certain material you need to have a high maintenance, such as velvet, suede leather, pattern leather, lambskin leather. You need to watch out. It will quickly do show the wear and the tear if you don't take care for very good. For example, the pattern leather looks very durable and pretty, but over the time the pattern leather will become very sticky, and pattern leather also very easy to get the color transfer, as well as a light color handbag. You need to watch out. They will get the color transfer very easily. But when you talk about the fine jewelry pieces, you don't need to watch out those things. So the maintenance compared with the handbag, fine jewelry pieces less maintenance than the handbag. Next is the thing also very important is fine jewelry pieces is easier to store than the handbag. You will need some space to place your handbag. However, the fine jewelry pieces, I show you guys how I store my fine jewelry pieces. I use the plastic bag, take off the original box. It will save me a lot of space. I can put it in the drawer, put it in the jewelry box, so it's very easy to store. And however, the handbag is not that easy to store. At least you need to give him room, give him space to put your handbags. Some people even have the whole room to display the handbags. So since I sell some of the handbag, I see my room has free space. I feel very happy that I can have more space for other things. If you have a huge collection, sometimes you will even out of the space for your handbag. But for the fine jewelry pieces, you don't need to worry those things. They only need a very small space to store. I think this is very important. So the last one but not least, it's really from my personal experience that I want to share with you that is easy to carry with you. I mentioned that in 2012 my home got a flood, and at that time my son was just born. We are living close to the beach. We were evacuated by the local government to get out of the house, so we have to move. That time I didn't bring any handbag with me. I just live at a house. I'm living in the 3rd floor, so I put my handbag in the top floor. But you never know. It was just the flooding. What if the other thing come, like a tornado or other disaster come? My home gone, so all my handbag will gone. So that time, all we think about is a baby stuff. We have the load of the baby formula, baby diaper, and baby clothes, because it was October 29. The weather is getting cold, so we needed to make sure we bring enough clothes. And also I have the oldest son. I have to bring his stuff, his book, his school stuff, everything loaded to the vans. by the time there's no space for my handbag, so I just decided to leave the handbag at the house. I don't really care what is going to happen. So from that experience, sometimes I will remind myself, what if something happen again? Because right now the weather, you just cannot predict it. Weather condition is getting worse and worse. Suddenly here is an earthquake, and the other place the flooding, storm, a lot of the unpredicted things will happen. If this thing come again, I will do the same thing, leave all my handbag at the house. However, I can bring all my jewelry pieces with me. I wanted to mention this is very important. It's also, it just remind myself, if I have too many bags, I will lose more. So I want to cut a lot of handbag out of my collection. If I want to really carry certain bags like my Birkin, my Kelly, I can just get 2 bags go and leave other bag in the house. For the safety purpose also is another concern, like right now situation. A lot of the things change, a lot of things make me rethink my collection. So that's also the reason if I feel I have extra stuff sitting in my closet not used, I will let them go. This also answer your question, because a lot of people ask me why I want to downsize in my collection, because a lot of things changed after the pandemic starts. Things so different from the before. We facing more challenge in our life. I think that's also the reason, let me think, to reduce my collection. It's easier to manage, and in any emergency case. In the emergency case, for the jewelry pieces, I just can grab and go, put it into my bag. So at least I can save all my fine jewelry pieces. However, the handbag, sometimes you just have no choice. So those are the 6 most important reasons I will choose the fine jewelry over the handbags. So I would like to hear from you guys, what you will choose. You will choose the fine jewelry or you will choose the handbag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.